Hello and welcome back to Ministry of Madness. Please be warned that this is an 18+ channel with adult content and views. No responsibility is held by the host for words or views of others. Please, viewer discretion advised and warning has been given. If you're a bit snowflakey or a complete melty cunt, then please just leave and save yourself from the fucking hurty words or views of panelists. Thank you.
Some people say that wearing a condom reduces sensitivity. Today I would like to put that to the test with the help of my two assistants.
Feel that? Feel that? How's that for sensitivity? How's that feel?
Gentlemen, this is not the scientific way to test the sensitivity of a condom. This is the way to test the sensitivity of a condom. Don't you agree, Dr. Alexandra?
Absolutely, doctor.
That's what I call sensitive.
Morning. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that advertising. There we go. Morning. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Christine. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Robert. Morning, Mark. Morning, Andy. Yeah, couple of days off for me. Couple of quiet days. Like I said in the chat yesterday, I miss all this nighttime shit. So, you know, I am oblivious to anything that happened after about 11:30 last night, midnight, something like that. And that's late for me. All good, Christine? All good? Yeah, but no lives for me the last couple of days. No doing no lives, no going on any panels. And you would have seen me just minimally in chat. Yeah, I'm not feeling I need time away, just other stuff. Fucking busy. Busy with the missus, busy with looking for a car, busy with sorting this place out for a fucking valuation. You know what I mean? Real life shit, real life stuff. Morning, crazy lady Jane. Nope. Caught me on camera rolling second breakfast. Yeah. Well, I think it was about half midnight I went to sleep. And my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning to wake my missus up. She had extra painkiller last night and she was a bit dubious about having it because they're strong. And I talked her into it. Just fucking have it. That's what they're there for. It's not going to hurt you. You know. Yes, Michelle. Yeah. So, yeah, I was awake at 5. Did go back to sleep till about 6:30, I suspect. Yeah, bit of a wild one on grips last night. I was watching, you know, and moderating. A few people got comments removed. I'll let Gripper know, but I fucking blocked someone as soon as they come in because it's one of Winkle's doxing accounts. So he went as soon as he came in the chat before he could shout out anyone's real name. He was fucking gone. So, you know, I will let Gripper know later. to unblock him if he needs to. Oh, don't say Christmas, Mark. It will soon be Christmas. Summer will soon be gone. Everything will be turning brown. Oh, good luck, Yogi. Good luck. The boot sales seem to have the decent boot sales have fucking dried up down our way badly. I used to love a boot sale, but they're virtually decent ones are virtually non-existent anymore unless you travel proper distances, and then they're more like a market. So no, I haven't, Michelle. I haven't. I might be able to find it. Morning, Mick. Yep. May not look like it, Jace. Look, all the grey. But yep. If you look on Chuck's videos, you might even see a little ginger flash on the chest. It's like a fucking Nike stripe. It's not proper chest hair, that's for sure. Yeah, that's one thing I've recently downloaded is Telegram. Yeah, it went tits up with the pandemic down here, Robert. No one, because it was a bit stricter in Wales, no one wanted to fucking, take the chance. And it's just never got back to fucking normal. I know a couple of the landowners who used to have big ones. They sold off the land for fucking development. So, yeah, but I am a booty bargain hunter. I've got to be honest. You got me. Let's get this link out again. It is pinned. I've got a lovely coffee. Fucking dead quiet house. What Andy, darling? Oh, nice, Yogi. Nice. Yeah, I buy mine online, Yogi. I only buy from the shop if it's a dire emergency, and then I'll just buy one packet of fucking OCBs to tide me over or something. I'm on OCBs at the minute. I've got zigzag blue as well, which are a little bit thicker, which I don't mind. I really don't mind that. Yeah, I've got my I can have a look for that thing as well. I've got my YouTube open to the side. I don't know where I'd find it. Probably not on YouTube. But I've got Telegram, but that's on my fucking phone. Yeah, it's dead fucking dead quiet this morning. The builders next door and across the road haven't started hacking off yet, so no clankety yet this morning. Won't be long though before they start. Yeah, right in the middle of a fucking regeneration area at the moment. So takeaway next door is being completely done. The old pub opposite, well, both of them at full scaffolding, full 3-4 floors, fucking strip out. So quicker I can get my place on the fucking market, the better. There's grants available for buyers, so I should be able to watch it then, Mark. You know, all the platforms will keep throwing it out. People will bring it back, check it out, bring it back. Oh, Mark, there's so much I could have done here, but no. Far too big for me and my missus. And I don't want to live in the town centre anymore. So, you know, gotta go. Someone else can have the fucking grants off the council to do it up. I don't want it. I don't want the harassment of it. Can't be fucking bothered. Rather just move to a 2 up, 2 down or a little bungalow. Potter around in my fucking garden all day. That'll do me. Live streaming fucking bird feeders. I can go really nerdy. Or chickens. 24-hour chicken stream. Fuck it. Quails. Guineas. Noisy bastards. Yeah, it's getting a bit, you know, I don't mind moving, to be honest. I haven't got a lot of stuff to pack. My fucking stuff, a lot of my stuff's already boxed up, so a lot of people don't like it, but I do. I don't mind the moving. I don't mind the fresh start at all, you know. That's on Jace. Yeah, that's the, you know, I don't mind as tiny little terraced house, Mark, as long as it's got a fucking decent garden. You know, the first thing I'd do would be to build a big man cave. Obviously, I've got lots of musical equipment to store. Lots of computer equipment. So yeah, I need a properly insulated, you know, workshop or man cave really. But with a wood burner in, my missus wouldn't fucking see me for the winter, I doubt. I'd be up the top of the garden. Up at the top of the garden in the man cave. I've got to be honest though, Mark, I'm not the best with DIY. I did ruin a fucking 20 quid sheet of MDF when I was working with my mate last time because I tried routing it. He said, "Can you route?" I said, "Well, I haven't before." He said, "I'll just have a go." Fucking good idea that was. Oh my God, it was bad. I'm left-handed. Ambidextrous. I'm right left-handed. I can only write left-handed. If I write with my right hand, it's really bad. But I do everything else right-handed. Everything. I used to play golf right-handed. I play guitar right-handed. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, I know, Jace. I know. Yeah, I've got a big fucking man cave, and it's a flat. Yeah, that I used to use for my jamming and gigging, but in the winter it's fucking really cold in there. Yeah, I'll be looking for it. The more people that talk about it, though, the more we're going to watch, you know. Your wang will keep you warm if he's big enough, Jace, if he's big enough. Yeah, I will be out of this fucking place by winter. It's fucking cold in the winter. Fucking cold. Massive boiler. Eats the fucking gas. And does not eat the place up. It's fucking dog shit. So, even if I have to fucking board the place up, I'll be out by winter. First priority is to get back mobile first, though. Excuse me while I make horrible gulping noises on coffee. Yes, but I got to admit, I was fucking chuckling last night at Grips. It was fucking ace, especially when Tunes and Peter Mellon turned up. Fucking hell. You could tell there wasn't a lot happening on YouTube's last night. I couldn't hear what the fuck Mellon's on about. You Mellon's, you bastard. Pete Mellon, Charlie Bronson. Go on, Mel's. I got to admit, he is funny. Peter Mellon's funny, and Tunes. I think they're both good guys, but sometimes they go fucking mental. Like it's like fucking the other side of YouTube's version of Gamer when he's on one. Nah, most don't know he is, Michelle. Most don't know he is. Yeah, he's all right. You know, he's made a few fucking verbal boo-boos, you know, but to be fair, you know, because he is easy to wind up when he's had a drink, people do that. And, you know, sometimes really unjustified, you know, sometimes really unjustified. Just because he's so easy to wind up. Isn't it right? Oops. Yeah, it's funny. She always does it. But I've got to admit, I haven't watched any of that side of YouTube for a long time. You know, I know I'm welcome over there. You know, I watch Chris's because he's a bit like me. He's a bit of a crossover. And Grips now is a bit of a crossover as well. But yeah, I really don't frequent that side too much. I should go to Banters more, and I should say hello to the others a bit more, but I don't like to fucking, everyone will say hello and everything, but I don't want people, you were in that chat, bringing it over to this side of YouTube. Because that's what'll happen, and it'll go really tits up. So but I've got to be honest, I do like a bit of there's a bit of drama going on, but I'm a bit like Nutter in that sense. If it's just senseless noise, then I will turn off, or I'll put music on and just watch a chat, I know a few people do that. Oh, third breakfast time. I'm actually lucky today. Well, not lucky, but all my chores done yesterday. All the washing done. Shopping in the cupboards. So today I'm in a lazy bastard. But I will get the urge at some point. I'll start fucking itching and that if I don't get the polish and the hoover out and the mop. I'll start twitching, itching. But I shouldn't be so anal now about the wooden floors because I've only got one dog and he doesn't fucking molt a lot. But everyone seems to be pretty well behaved in the chat, so I might ditch my analytics. Yeah, I've gone through the menopause, Jason. I went through the menopause years ago. Full bike license, all that sort of stuff. No more tattoos though. I went off having tattoos, which is something that people do when they hit the menopause, isn't it? Tattoos, motorbikes, sports cars. Yeah, but that will be something I will be doing when I move, and that's getting another big bike. So there might be some bike videos in the future, whether it be me taking one apart during the winter, or if I can get one before the end of summer. Not much of a winter rider because obviously Welsh roads and Welsh winter roads and road bikes don't mix. So, but I don't do sports bikes, so it'd be a sports tourer or an enduro for me. Nice, Mark. I can only drive up to 3.5, I think. I don't know why. I should have a fucking thingy. My 7.5. But I think all my trailering licenses, historic ones, are on there. So I can tow a trailer or a caravan, no problem. Of course, full bike as well. Fuck no, 125 for me. No. Far too slow for my carcass. Morning, Bagman. No, at least a 600 for me. Go about my 600 Bandit was my favourite bike. VFR too low down. I could do about half an hour, 3/4 an hour on a VFR 800 before my back was gone. From the lying down position, it just doesn't agree with me. So yeah, I had my Bandit set up like a motocross bike. So Renthal Supercross bars, so they were high. Scoop seat, so I was sat over the engine. None of that fucking flipping malarkey happening. Not with my carcass sat on the fucking tank. Morning, T1. Yeah, I'd like an R1 or a Hayabusa in the garage would be nice, Mark, but I could only do half, 3/4 an hour on something like that before. I could get used to it if I rode every day. I'm not saying, but yeah, sports tourers, sit upright bikes are the way for me. But 110 on a 600 Bandit with no fairing is fucking scary. You have to tuck. There's no sitting up or you're disappearing off the back of the bike like a fucking parachute. Yeah, and it would shake a bit at that as well. The VFR 800 would do 0 to 100 in about 6 seconds, so yeah, that didn't last long. And the anti-wheelie and traction control was shit on the VFR. Scary bike. Scary bike. That's what I need. Morning, Mendo. Morning, show. Yeah, all good. All good this morning. I've had a quiet few days. I've had a quiet couple of weeks. I haven't been on the PS5 for fucking hell. About 3 weeks now. Yeah, nice chill one this morning. Nice chill. Had a quiet few days. Quite a few YouTube days. Just popped in here and there, a little bit of ghosting. No panels really. Lee, Show's been on holiday. Scooter's all right when you're on holiday. You don't want to go any more than 40 mile an hour. Especially not when you find some special foreign flowers. Fucking hell, 20 mile an hour then. Not a lot, Shell. Not a lot. I've been watching it during the day, and all the action's been at night. It's been really, really quiet. Really quiet during the day. Really quiet. So I've been catching up on some other stuff, and of course my missus is in recovery mode, so. Just looking at doing a bit of clicking a minute. Morning, Nutter. Yeah, this might be a bit random, but this is what 75 grand can get you in Rhondda Valley. Not the most desirable, needs a bit of work, but 75 large, you know. Yeah. Semi-detached cottage. Ooh, wood burner. Two bedrooms and an attic room for all that. And all that land. You can see what I've been doing the last few days. Ooh, wouldn't want that one. Gurnos, Martha, no thanks. This is the new way in Wales, like Scotland. That guide price, they want 90 to 95 for that. Morning, Cheeky. Morning, Trap. T1. Rental is an option for me and the missus because of the missus' disabilities, but no. We've got to leave something for the kids. We can't greedy all the money from this place. We've got to, invest. Neath, nice area. Bridgend, down by the sea. Renovation job. Look at the size of it. Fucking huge. Yep, definitely Vincent. Morning, Cheeky. I think I said that. Yeah, definitely in the 80s. All doer-uppers. A lot of them in the Rhondda Valley, but some of them only 5-10 miles from me. You know what I mean? There's a lot. There is pennies to be made in rentals down there. Let's put it that way. You could buy a 3 or 4 house portfolio down here for the fucking price of a house in south of England, which seems ridiculous, but yeah, there's only 1 or 2 places cheaper in the UK. Yeah, small houses, Mark, bungalows, anything with a bit of land. I don't mind living in a terrace house at all. You know, as long as it's not too built up. I'm not a gambler, T1. Not much of a gambler. Not at all. Morning, Reese. It's not cheap in Peter and Vincent, don't lie. No, like I said, places that are comparable with price are some places in Cumbria and some places in the northeast. But yeah, South Wales is probably about one of the cheapest in the UK to buy. Yeah, Mark. Yeah. But then you're living in big built-up areas. In South Wales, you can get somewhat rural with fucking 100-foot of back garden. You know what I mean? Cheap. So no, I'm a tight bastard, so I'll try and spend as little as possible. I don't want to do a rapper. I want something to fucking, move straight in. So all I've got to concentrate on is a man cave. I'm going to have to put some generic music on in a minute while I go and make a cuppa. I've ditched my coffee and, I had a couple of coffees this morning. They just down at the side, so I'm going to have a tea, I think. Yeah, I was, I've looked all over the country. Just being a nosy cunt, really. And, if it was, NHS was the same in England as it is in Wales, I would have no problem moving back to England. But my missus would encounter all sorts of problems trying to change from the Welsh NHS to the English NHS. So, stay in the South Wales area for us within half hour, 40 minutes of Cardiff. Morning, Marie. Yeah, I'll be moving. Marie. I'll be getting the valuers in within a couple of weeks. I've got some organising to do. You know what I mean? I want to go into something that's ready to move into. This place is a door upper. Needs a lot of investment that I'm not prepared to put my neck on the line for, shall we say. Nice, cheeky. Yeah, I'm listening to the little birds out here. Since my brother moved and the chickens are gone, they don't frequent the yard as much. I don't know whether they don't feel as safe without the chickens here or what. I don't know. Nice one, Mark. Yeah, I'm going to have to go down the commercial route. AMG, I think. I think it's going to have to be Savills. Morning, Sean. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be Savills because it's an HMO. I'm going to have to go through the commercial route. And it's registered as 2 properties, but it's actually 3. So I'm gonna have to get around that somehow. Morning, Kelly. Yeah, I'm gonna find some generic music a minute. I've got some on the fucking computer, so. What an argument. There is reggae, yeah. Morning, Paul. It is. Go on, Abby. Oh, I've got to put some generic on every time I play. I'm not sure, Sean, to be honest. I know some of mine get held for review because I've got some blocked words. So, certain words that can't be typed in the comment properly. They can be typed, normally. Oh, I can hear the kettle's nearly done. Near the end of generic music time.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, just answering a message from my daughter. Oh, I'm muted. Yeah, spastic. Yeah. That's me trying to do 3 things at once, that is. Trying to answer a message from my daughter and be Chuck. Howdy, y'all. Anyone seen my sister? My sister wife, Trump. Morning, Smithers. Oh, I know. I'm trying to do fucking 3 things at once and it ain't working. Ain't working this morning. Nice, Smithers. Oh no, you said you headed up to Aberystwyth, didn't you? Aberystwyth. Fucking lovely. Oh, I just threw my teeth across the room out my hat. Morning. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at, boy? Squinty eyes. I do identify as a woman sometimes. Broken cloud, Dave. I think it's supposed to be brightening up a bit, but yeah, been cloudy and last couple of days not so wet. It's just been cloudy, but yeah, when the sun burns through, it's nice. I think I might be wrong, but I think it might be the New Quay Music Festival that Ty goes to, right or wrong. I think that might be this weekend coming up. And that's just down the coast from Aberystwyth. Newquay's beautiful. You can go and watch, go and sit on the harbour when the tide's in, of course. When the tide's out, you can go around doing all your crabbing and everything. Well, when the tide's in, you can sit and watch the dolphins and the seals, and it's fucking... The dolphins don't always come in, but when we were up there on holiday, we were lucky enough to see them 4 or 5 times, like in the week we were there. Sometimes, twice on the same day. And we went out on a boat trip to see them and didn't see the fuckers. So, yeah, but we saw them off the harbour wall. Yeah, I'm sure Ty said this weekend coming up, the music festival in Newquay, but it's one of them that it's all dotted out around the village, and it's probably free, and it's all in pubs and that, rather than being big arenas and shit like that. All sorts of background noise now. Everyone's getting to work. They've all been out working since 7 o'clock this morning. But they've only just got the power tools out. Yeah, it's a tidal harbour. So I think when the tide comes in, they must follow the fish in, flounders, mackerel, bass, herrings, anything like that, white baits, whatever's up there. But Newquay is one of the nicest places I've been to in the UK. Newquay, Wales, I should say. It's just so chill, so fucking chill. You can sit on the end of I have done, sit on the end of the pier fishing, blaze it up. No one bats a fucking eyelid, not even the tourists. Yeah, now the weather's warming up as well. I'll be able to do my Chuck's outside broadcast, Chuck's fucking cookout or something. Take a fucking grill and a couple of steaks up the forest. Fuck it. Oh, that's where you see. Yeah, I do as little as possible these days, Jane. As little work as possible. I will work, but, I'm not lazy by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, I choose not to. I'll do a little bit of work with my mate when he asks me, so. Yeah, it is, Mary. It is. If I moved from Wales. That's why I was looking at Cumbria. If I moved from Wales, I would have to go somewhere like Wales. So, Cumbria is the same with the lakes, the hills, the mountains, Ooh, ASMR, all sorts of strange noises, papers, grinders, fucking drills outside. I gotta admit, I do get some, I don't know whether they're funny looks or jealous looks when I go out with the dog fucking 6, 7 in the morning with a big fucking buff dragging out my mouth and a cup of coffee. Yeah, fucking insurance company came and took my van yesterday. Bastards. Never mind. Fucking stress of finding more wheels now. Suitable wheels. Morning, John and Kendra. Nah. Gamer said after seeing a couple of videos of the valleys and that and hearing about the valleys, yeah, he reckons we're all mental cases, so. And that's coming from Gamer. Gamer would be welcomed with open fists. He'd fit right in. Gamer would fit right in. Let me fucking tell you that now. He would get on down there. He would fit in. Oh, sun's coming out and the sky's clearing, so I'll have to get the dog up the woods later and see how dry the ground is up there. Yeah, Paul, I'm glad when I get a little bit of work off my mate, really, to get me out of the house. He did say he'd fucking, train me up as a service engineer for the oil boilers. Fucking hell, big up, Mark. Yeah, he did say he was willing to train me up as a service engineer for the, because he's fucking fully qualified to train me. So, but I was a bit reluctant. Well, the sun's peeping through. It's burning the cloud off now. I can see the sun. Well, not the sun, sunlight, which has been a rarity the last few days. Yeah, when people in the caring industry, found out that I was stopping caring here, because obviously we were taking a client around to look at properties, and every single one of them offered me a job. Everyone. But obviously other priorities, Mrs. comes first and all that. So, and I was done with caring. After 27 years, I was done with caring. Done with professional caring. Probably got PTSD or something. Which has been said to me before, but, you know, maybe not. But that's definitely why I've got such a thick skin. Excuse me. Yeah, I noticed Morrison's are doing it down there. Crazy Lady Jane. They've just, well, the town 5 miles away, they've got a big store. And 2 miles up the road, they've just bought either a Premier or a Spar or something and turned it into a fucking mini Morrison. So, and that's 2 or 3 miles away from their big store. Big up, boss. Of course I would, Paul. Of course I would. Of course I would. No worries at all. Yeah, 27 years under the belt, Marie. 27 years. A long time in the same job. Yeah, so I was ready to finish. You know, I was ready. It's a long time. It's a long time. That's a lot of years dedicated to one job. No. That's why I was in no rush. I had no qualms about leaving the care industry at all. None at all. You know, I've done my share. No, I was luckier than most, Mark. It was a small, you know, care home. And it was more, it was 24-hour care, but it was more supported living towards the end. At the beginning, it was full-on care, lots of residents. Towards the end, it became 24-hour care, one-on-one with a gentleman. So, yeah, full on. Yeah, it does, Paul. It does.
Hello.
Morning, Amanda.
Good morning. How are we?
Yeah, all good. All good. Nice and quiet this morning. It's very quiet this morning.
Well, I thought I'd come and join you because you're all quiet.
Yeah, I think everyone must have been up all night. All the crazies were up all night on the streams, I think. So it's very quiet this morning. Nice.
Cool. That's all good. What's happening?
Not a lot. I've got a quiet house today. This is off down the treatment centre today for training, and then she's got a hospital appointment straight afterwards. So quiet house for me, apart from the builders next door and across the street.
All right. Okay. Is it sunny over there?
It's trying. It's burning off the cloud.
We've got sunny. We've got sunny for now.
Oh,
We've had
nice.
rain for the last 2 weeks on and off. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, last couple of days it's been dry, and when the sun has come through, it's been really nice. So hopefully this morning it's trying its best to burn the cloud off. It's trying its best. So hopefully get a bit of proper sun today.
Yeah, we're all hoping for that, I think. We're sick of the rain now.
Yeah. So I've been wandering around in out with the dog or whatever. I've either had a light rain mac on, or I've had to have a hoodie on when it's not raining because it's not been getting above about 15 degrees here unless the sun comes out. So pretty chilly for the middle of summer.
I don't know. I find it's still warm, even with the rain. But unfortunately, it's, you get peed wet through if you don't wear out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting where we're situated, we get the wind sort of gets directed and it comes northeasterlies a lot. So we've had northeasterly breeze with a rain for the past 4 or 5 days. Well, the last couple of days has been dry, but the breeze is still going. It's hard to get the temperature up.
That's these.
It's coming from west.
Yeah, apparently it's going to come rain from the west. So I don't know whether we're all going to get it later on this afternoon, maybe. Who knows?
Not sure. I'll have to have a look.
That's what it said on radio, but you know what that's like. Yeah, we'll have a summer for winter. God.
I've really been enjoying your Friday premieres.
Oh, you like those, do you?
Yeah, I love it. I love all the history stuff. Love it.
Cool. Well, there are going to be a bit of changes anyway. I'm doing a live on Friday, 5:30, to tell you what the changes are. Not a long one, no
Nice.
panel.
Yeah.
Just a live to just sort of say, what's happening with the channel going forward.
Nice. Yeah, people will appreciate that. Yeah, if there's a change coming, they'll appreciate being told, I think.
Yeah, and we might have a little video to play and stuff, Nothing exciting, but, a few changes. That's all, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, because of the weather, we haven't been able to get out anywhere either. I mean, luckily, obviously, when we do go out, we try to get as much as we can and so on and so on. So we have got stuff in the bank, as we call it.
Yeah.
For eventually, that's going to sort of run low.
Morning, Ken. Yeah, there's this bit doing such a specific thing, I suppose. You are limited to how far you can travel, I suppose, without it costing too much.
No, travelling's not an issue.
Well, travelling's not too much of an issue because obviously, if I want to go somewhere, quite a distance away, obviously we'd stop.
Yeah.
I'd take the dogs with us. We'd pack us stuff and away we go. I'd book somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's not too much of the issue. Obviously, the weather's the biggest problem because obviously, the drone's not waterproof.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's also the problem of backing up enough video content as well, isn't there?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, we've got big memory cards and everything, but the memory cards are you've got to have decent ones, none of this cheapo, slow stuff. It's all.
It won't do 4K.
Exactly. It won't. If you use them rubbish ones, it's not filming 4K. It buffers. Yeah. Oh, it's a nightmare. Because we did actually buy the wrong one once. In fact, we set off without the correct one once. Obviously, we'd had it out to take the footage off and left it in the card reader.
Yeah, I've gone fishing to make videos and left all my GoPro batteries in the house and all sorts. I went fishing with the wrong rod a couple of weeks ago. So
I didn't know somebody once though. They travelled 200 miles and forgot all the camera gear.
Yeah, we know somebody who travelled once 200 miles and forgot the camera gear. It's crazy.
yeah, I didn't mind when I forgot all my batteries and that because I was going fishing anyway. But it was just an annoyance more than anything else.
I mean, I must admit, I do like the GoPro. I don't know. Sometimes it judders a little bit. Do you know, like moving around the picture, the frame rate judders, and I've changed all the different frame rates. I've done various tests with it, and I can't stop it from juddering. It's only slight, but it's annoying.
Yeah, I set mine to. I don't record in 4K, even though my GoPro I record in 2K and 60 or 120 frames per second, depending on what camera got it set on, whether it be linear or cinematic or whatever. But yeah, I haven't tried recording in 4K on there, to be honest. I just have thought it's gonna, and it eats the battery and the memory goes right down. So
yeah, I mean, obviously we've bought extra batteries for the GoPro, but I don't really use it that much these days. Yeah. Have I updated the firmware on it? I think I have. I haven't done it for a while, so maybe I ought to try that and obviously go again. Because it's the Hero 10 we've got, the Hero 10 black one.
Yeah, my brother's got the 10 black, the Hero 8 black.
Yeah.
And they're different battery sizes, cheeky bastards.
Well, of course, because they want you to buy, their stuff or whatever, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a gimbal thing here and all, but I don't know, me and it didn't get on so well. A DJI gimbal.
Yeah.
Might end up giving it away,
yeah, give it away as a gift to somebody. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, I bought it last year. I think it was 135 quid. But,
Never really fancied one. I just carry a tripod with me, to be honest. I've got all my GoPro straps and that, but I carry a tripod that I either take the GoPro or my phone. So
yeah. Morning, Lou. Yeah, we don't do static like pictures, so
Yeah.
The camping videos, you're going to do some more, aren't you?
Yeah, the camping videos. I like your camping videos. Are you doing any more?
Yeah, I'm obviously it's probably dry enough now to get one in, but I've got to wait for my missus to heal. She went in for an op last week, so
yeah,
I've got to wait for her to up before I can head out for them.
Is she okay? She's doing all right?
Yeah, she's taking her time to heal, and it's in an awkward place, so it's painful. It's on her neck.
Oh, bless her.
So I've had more than a few neck operations, so I know exactly how she's feeling, to be honest. It's horrible. It's not been able to move your head and, any sort of movement, and it's painful as anything. So, yeah, and sometimes you just can't help but, just pick your neck up or something. It's, it's not a nice big scar across the neck.
Oh, bless her. Well, I hope she heals well anyway, and makes a recovery afterwards. Bless her. It's not nice, is it?
Yeah, she takes a little bit longer to heal because of her other illnesses, but she does usually heal pretty well from operations. So
I think because it's on your neck, because you do move it all the time, and even when you're asleep, you move it around and stuff. I think it's harder for them sort of parts of your body to heal. that
Yeah.
move around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Tyrone would be around. Maybe it's at the allotment. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. Got to get it done while it's fine.
Yeah, I did all mine yesterday. Tyrone was still sort of up and around watching Grippers last night about
I
midnight.
went on Grippers for a little while anyway.
I think he was around commenting this morning, but he might have he's probably had a couple of days away from the allotment, so he might have headed up his allotment this morning.
Could have. Yeah, he's a good lad. I like Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone's sound. He's sound.
I hear as well, the hotel that obviously he's been documenting and stuff, haven't they put some thing into courts about getting access?
Apparently, yes. Apparently.
Yeah, I saw that on another group.
Yeah.
They're putting for access. Like I say, it's quite a more upmarket hotel as well, isn't it? That specific one, which I'm quite surprised that they're going down that road.
Don't they realise that once they've committed to this, that people aren't going to be using them after?
Well, some people will, won't they? Let's be right. But I mean, some people won't, will they? They'll not go at all. So technically, in the long run, they're going to lose dollars anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. I know a lot of people have seen the videos from there and everything, but a lot of people don't realise, how close knit a small village of 400 odd people is.
Yeah.
Very,
same here.
Everyone knows each other. I'm in a town of a few, 5,000 maybe 4,000. Everyone knows each other. Yep.
Same here. You know what I mean?
They were going to do some fracking here.
Yeah, we were going to be up for fracking. When all that were coming around, and they earmarked different places here around the area for fracking.
But they never went through it.
Well, no, even our MP at the time was actually due to finish, and she didn't apply again to be an MP again, and she didn't comment about the fracking, but she actually joined the company that were going to be fracking.
Surprise, surprise.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's been a few efforts down here to do some more drift mining, and they're reluctant to let them do it for some reason, even though it was done, say, 20 years ago or something, maybe 25.
Yeah.
And the area they did has been regenerated, and it's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful area, because that was one of the stipulations of doing it. And there's so much coal, waste coal that was taken. And they're reluctant to let them do it now because we're in a World Heritage area, and some of the old spoil tips are now got status, so they're reluctant to let them come in and take some of the other ones away.
Yeah.
Well, it's same as all pits they shut down. They were still full of coal. There were still big seams in certain pits full on it, and they just shut them down.
Yeah, the mining museum that I streamed from the car park, there's at least, I think they reckon there's at least 400 years worth of seams left under there when they closed it. Yeah. 400 years worth of mining left in there. So, the seams are huge.
Well, we know who's fault that way, don't we?
Yeah, we know we're responsible for that. Good morning, whoever else has arrived in the chat. Sorry. People saying good morning, so I thought I'd
Morning, bad boy.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. I don't know. We don't make oats anyway anymore, do we?
No.
We don't own out. We don't make out. We don't own out. We just
We deal more with services now.
services.
Yeah, that's what UK is based on, services.
Oh, here he is, the man of the moment, Mr. Tyrone. Very good morning to you. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. At the time in the 80s, obviously it was bad, the closing of the pits, but I think some people must have had foresight to see we're going to need these resources at some point, because we can't keep buying dirty coal from China to run our power stations.
Hey, Ken's right there. Born without, you leave without. The only thing you leave behind there, Ken, is some nice memories.
Yeah, we mentioned this last night. At the end of the day, everybody comes in the same way and everybody goes out the same way. So what does money matter? You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously if you've got family, you leave it behind for them, but...
Yeah, but the government will take it somehow.
Well, yeah, of course they will. Tax you upon it or whatever. One for you in the future.
I know, boss, but I haven't got the fucking heart to do it. I haven't got the heart to dip my feet in that deep and renovate this place. I'll just answering a comment there. Sorry, Amanda.
No, it's all right. Don't apologise. Sure, channel love. It's not that special when, obviously your wife, you've got to take her into consideration. You couldn't... It's a bit of a nightmare, innit, trying to do all that, and if she needs extra help or got to take her somewhere, it's all the extra nightmare and headache on top of everything else, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, there's a massive regeneration going on at the moment where I am. You can hear it next door and opposite.
Why are you going to be selling up or moving or?
I'm going to be selling up, yeah.
Yeah.
The opposite, it's an old pub and it's going to be retailer downstairs and then all flats upstairs. Next door, a unit with a flat. My place is an HMO. So right in the middle of town, and the council will grant you, they'll match what you can afford to put in. So at the moment, so if you've got 50 yourself to spend on your property, they'll match it. If you've got £100,000 to spend on your property, they'll match it in grants. So it sounds a bit bonkers, but I suppose that comes with World Heritage status. I suppose that's one of the benefits, I suppose.
Well, got to do what works for you, aren't you, and your family and what have you.
Yeah.
And if it's too much, too big, or not adequate, because you need other things, then I think you have to certainly weigh up the pros and cons, don't you?
Yeah.
I think also, it's such a big upheaval as well, isn't it, moving?
Yeah. The pros of moving far outweigh the cons. Far outweigh.
Yeah. Sounds all good then. Have you actually found somewhere or?
No, not yet. No. I'm going to get the auctioneers in to value this place properly within a couple of weeks. I've just got a couple of things to square away, and then just get it in there. Quickest auction whenever that is.
Help Ministry, just keep up with them shorts, them American Donald Trump shorts. They're hilarious.
Oh, Chuck, yeah. I've put up a couple of compilations the last couple of days.
Yeah, I've been watching them, mate. Hilarious.
I'd love a motorhome, Ken. The ace. But the prices of them are absolutely crazy. I wouldn't want to live in it permanently, though,
The
because
problem
of the
with
dogs.
motorhomes, you've got to spend like 50, 60 grand to get a decent one. And then you over a period of time, obviously they rot and, you lose your money.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'd much rather try and build a little cheap one myself.
Yeah, transit van.
It's not so bad when there's two on you. It's when it obviously becomes more,
Yeah.
And then two dogs and all.
Yeah. Well, if my missus health allowed it, I'd be taking advantage of the land laws in Wales. I know in England, you buy agricultural land, if you could apply to put a barn on it, which they can very rarely refuse. And then from the date they give you that, you've got 3 years to start building, and you can live on the land in that 3 years. And then once you start, you've got 3 years to complete. So that's 6 years living on the land. It's different in Wales. They actively encourage you to try and live off the land. If you can prove that 10% of your yearly income will come from your land, you can, as long as it's movable or non-permanent structure, you can just move on and live on your land.
Well, you'd be all right then with like a cabin, a log cabin.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be
Because
great.
technically it is movable. Obviously, maybe a bit more harder to move than a caravan or whatever, but it would look nicer,
Yeah.
in that sort of area. I mean, I know somebody who's done that here. They built this massive log cabin, in their field, and they've got a drive and it's all connected up to water and everything, it's been properly done and they've got garden and everything. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, the Welsh government will pay you as well to, wild meadows and stuff. So that's how much they actively encourage it. There's a few channels out. I don't know if you've heard of Chris Harbour, Natural Building.
No.
I'm not sure if he's uploaded lately because he's turned his hand to engineering, but he moved from London, I think, or Surrey area, bought some land in South Wales, built a log home on it legally, but it's, I don't know, you'd have to watch it to, see the building method, but it's mad what he's done. And he's built all sorts using earth bags, which are, you just fill them with dry dirt and they pack themselves. They just end up like big bricks.
All right.
You render over them with lime mortar and stuff. And what he's done is amazing.
Sounds good.
Lots of these houses up here now, they're not bricking up. Prefabricated houses.
Yeah.
Usually polystyrene bricks.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, but they do actually look like real bricks. When you go to drill in them with hammer drill, like you go through half a house, do you know what I mean? A bit like him. He put some up for somebody he knows in another area and didn't realise that these bricks were polystyrene. So he takes big hammer drill to put these raw bolts into wall, near enough ended up through the side of the house.
Yeah.
And then said to him, "Why didn't you tell me it was like polystyrene?" Well, I didn't really remember.
That seems to be the go down there on the old houses. Instead of getting damp courses and stuff, they're getting insulation put on the outside and then rendered over the top. And that's foam as well.
Right.
But it doesn't. There seems a lot of it going on, so it's fire retardant after the old Grenfell things. It looks similar to that, the square blocks of fire, the big ones.
I would have thought they'd have to be tested and what have you. It wouldn't be approved after all that sort of stuff, you know. Yeah.
But the speed they get it on is amazing, to be honest. But you know, I don't know. I think I'd rather have the walls drilled and pumped full of insulation, to be honest.
Well, because our cavity is so large here. Sounds really bad, doesn't it? In the house, bricks.
Yeah.
There's no cavity wall insulation here. But I'll tell you something, we used to have a coal fire and obviously that operated the heating and everything. But since having central heating, the damp, you know, you've got to have windows up and, you know, just to air it all through. Whereas before, with the coal fire, we never had such damp.
No, that's the thing with this place. It's stone, so there's no cavity wall insulation or anything like that. I think the building's been here since, I don't know, fucking hell, 1800s, maybe before.
You want to film it, mate? We'll put it up on channel.
Yeah, we'll film it and we'll put it up on channel.
Well, the one cellar has still got a flagstone floor in it, the old beams above with hook holes in from where it used to be a slaughterhouse and butchery.
Wow, cool. I don't know, I suppose it's something that's ideal, you know, the flag floors and all the rest of it. In fact, my mate's got that sofa in her kitchen, you know, proper stone flag floors.
Yeah.
And they're massive.
Yeah.
That's how she had it built.
Well, the only downfall with it is really that it's underneath the fucking house in one of the cellars.
Yeah.
Well, my dad bought an house once and they were doing kitchen floor and they found like a stone in the middle of the floor. And when they lifted this stone, they had to get police there and everything because they didn't know whether somebody had been buried under there. And it turns out it were a tunnel to a local church.
Wow. Yeah, there's all sorts of nooks and crannies under this place. Yeah, the old place is cellared right underneath. So,
is it actually still open then, your cellar?
Yeah. They're all open. Yeah, you can go down there and boilers downstairs, radiators right through. It's that's huge down there. It's huge. The whole floor plan is cellared. So.
Oh, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you something. It'll be certainly some investment, especially if they're building and changing stuff across the road. Maybe they might put in for yours.
Yeah.
You know, if you go for auction.
Yeah.
But I'd shop around with the, you know, getting valuations and stuff and get the best deal for yourself.
Yeah. I think, you know, I've been advised that the best way to go is commercial auction. But, you know, I've been in contact with Savills and I've got to send them the deeds and stuff and they'll give me a proper valuation and tell me, you know, how they think it will go with them. So, but I have been advised commercial auctions the way to go.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about that, to be fair. I'm not, you know, savvy in the sale, especially obviously, you know, because you're in Wales, it's different procedure, I would imagine, to what obviously we do over here.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother, they've not long signed on their house and I think it was might have been the day they signed. He pulled the estate agent to the side and picked her brains about it. And she said, you know, commercial is the way to go because he explained the property to her and she said commercial auction's the way to go.
Yeah.
That was coming from a domestic estate agent, you know.
Yeah. No, definitely. It probably makes somebody, you know, a great place, or even if they, you know, sort of chop it up into 2, 3, 4 properties or flats or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose, you know, for you that's going to be like sacrilege, isn't it?
Well, it's I was talking to the guy from who owns next door yesterday, and you know, he asked what I was doing. He tapped me on the shoulder as the insurance company were taking my van away. So we were chatting about the van and about the work being done on his place. And I said to him about this place, and he was asking questions about it, and asking if there's adjoining doors and stuff. So, it's the 2 houses are joined by a door in the middle, which is easy to get rid of. So there's 2 houses and a big flat. So
Yeah.
the flat's separate, but the 2 houses are at the moment joined. And it's weird. It's down as 2 properties, so that's why it's got to go through the commercial property thing.
Right, got you.
It's got 2 council tax classifications.
See. Higher flavours, right or wrong, says it's going to be full of illegal migrants after you move out.
Could well be tight. Could well be. Someone could have it full within a few months. It just needs a roof and
It's getting ridiculous.
and that's about it, really. And a roof and a bit of plumbing sorting out.
Yeah. So good.
You've got to have it. These tyrants, it's getting absolutely ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what the hell they're playing at.
Well, they're encouraging him to come. Let's berate about it.
They may as well just, pay for them to come. Pay for them when they get
Well, they are.
Oh, yeah, but they're not paying for them to come, are they?
Well, I don't know. Apparently, I heard through the grapevine is when, say, they went into Scampton, obviously the money that they get or receive goes towards the, yes, it is my husband. It's not just some randomer. They pay for, obviously, the lodgings, the food there, and I think they're entitled to like £9 a week. But £9 a week ain't going to give them much, is it? How's that going to put credits on the phone, get them any extra things that they want, toiletries or, I don't know.
Unless they got some sort of free shop that they're giving them tobacco and phone credit and that. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think they have to pay for that themselves. Well, £9's not really going to cover that, is it?
No.
Roses, right? They've been petitioning against all this paedophilia that's been going off with them. And there's 50 been convicted already in Lincolnshire area.
I don't think it's just in Lincolnshire.
No, in various areas for rape.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think there's 66,000 missing. Nobody knows where they are. Excuse me. Well, I don't know. Like I say, allegedly that's what's been stated, but I don't understand what problem is with sending them to Rwanda. Look, listen, if you're coming from some war-torn country, then I'm sorry to say you'd go anywhere to escape it rather than smashing TVs and tell them it's inadequate and that you don't like the food. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
well, so if people within the criminal justice system behave like that, they get a couple of years added to their sentence, wouldn't they, for smashing tellies and kicking off about the food?
Well, yeah, exactly. But the thing is, though, because they're not getting vetted when they're coming in because there's so many, at the end of the day, we don't know who's here and they don't know whether they're on the list, so to speak, the list.
No.
It's crazy. Last time I heard it was around 70,000 that had gone missing. Bloody hell.
That's crazy.
56,000 were homeless. So it'll have gone up now, guaranteed.
That's crazy. Morning,
Big man.
everybody.
Bruv.
So where are they? That's what I want to know.
Morning, honey.
But yeah, I mean the other thing I did hear as well is allegedly if they know they're from Albania, they're going back. But thing is, you're not going to really say to you, oh, I'm from Albania or whatever, are you? Do you know what I mean?
No.
I suppose they have to figure all that out, which all takes time, and that's probably these people who are running off.
Yeah, they're held up in old warehouses and buildings, and they, what the
Oh yeah,
once Eastern Europeans come into the country, they disappear. They disappear into the black market, should we say? The buying and selling game.
well, yeah, it's scary times. I think it's only going to get worse as they're allowing more and more and more. Like I said.
Listen, it's not just immigrants. The whole country's going apeshit about everything.
Exactly.
Morning, Snake.
They're told to say. Oh, they're told to say they're from Ukraine. Oh dear. Craziness. Crazy country.
Yep.
Flavors wants to know why you've turned all American on us.
Yeah. I just threw my teeth across the room, so I can't put them in. Here's my Trump hat. Trump.
I tell you what, I love them videos, honestly.
Yeah, that's funny. I
Morning,
was say he's done quite a few funny videos as well, shits and giggles.
Oh, Shits is brilliant. Shits is really good.
Well, it's from my homeland. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big up the rednecks.
Yeah, I was lucky to get the Trump hat. It was a $5 off eBay. I think I'm gonna have to get a Biden one. I'm gonna have to level it up.
Oh God, no.
Well, at the end of the day with Biden, all you've got to do is make out you've got dementia.
We don't need to make out. I reckon he has got dementia. I just think he's there for the sake of being there.
Yeah, I think you look at him when he's talking. There's nothing behind his eyes. Nothing.
Yeah, he's vacant, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's like a broken down fucking or a malfunctioning Android or something.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, also that sniffing children's hair about. That's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Fucking weird. Man.
Yeah, weird as hell. And Michelle C says, just buy the bloody app ministry. It's all right, wash is taking off. It's on fast spin, people. We're not belong now. Sorry. Oh, it's a cute door. Might be a good idea.
Mine was making all sorts of horrible noises yesterday, so I think it needs a bearing or something.
No, this is a new one.
This is a new one. Last one, like R2D2 bouncing around the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what mine's gone like the last couple of weeks. So I think it needs a bearing or something.
Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, I can. It's doing me head in.
No.
I think his dog's got dementia as well. It attacked 4 security guards. I don't know. Dogs seem to sense people they don't like. Sorry to say.
They do.
They do. And if my dog don't like them, mate, then I'm sorry, but, it's obviously a dodgy situation,
Yeah. My dog I've got left likes everybody. Yeah, he'll go up to anybody. But my bitch and my whippet, the last two, were very wary of people. Very, very. Especially my bitch. If my bitch, really didn't like you, she'd let you know, and that was a signal to me. That was a definite signal to me.
Yeah.
Big up Alt D.
Good morning, Alt D. Hope you're well.
Yeah, one out, bit behind on the chat. I'm with the chat, but I think the chat's a bit behind.
My rat Fink, she goes to anybody. She's alright. It's the other one. She's wary of people.
Yeah.
But I think that's because obviously, where she's been or whatever, we don't know story,
Yeah. Yeah, I've had all mine from pups, so my whippet was always just for me, unless he really got to know you.
Yeah.
But my bitch would go to anyone, but if she really sort of looked at you a bit funny, and I knew then that, if that person tried to touch her, they were going to get bit. She was a really good judge of character,
Of course. They usually are.
I tell you what, can you imagine what a dog would say if he could talk?
Yeah, mine would be fucking bonkers, to be fair. Yeah, I was surprised with mine yesterday. He's really good with other dogs and everything, but he's not fussed on puppies.
Well, they get a bit boisterous, don't they? They're a bit too full on.
Yeah, I bumped into my mate, and he's got a miniature schnauzer.
Yeah.
Called Ragnar. I think he's about 16 weeks now. And he stuck his head out my mate's van window, so I was fussing him. And my dog jumped straight up and started like kissing him and that. And that's strange for my dog to do that with a puppy. Really strange for him to do that with a puppy. So he must be missing having other dogs around.
Well, either that or it's because you were there stroking him,
Yeah.
reassuring him that it's all right, and then obviously thought he'd have a go. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, my daughter bought she's got an American Bully cross with some other bull type bitch. She bought that here when it was like 8-12 weeks, and that was far too boisterous. And my dog is really calm, but he wanted to kill her. He wanted to savage her, and he's not like that. But she was too much, far too much. Even at 12 weeks, just too much.
I know what you're saying.
And he wasn't having it. He wasn't having none of it.
My daughter did have a puppy. Obviously, she's not anymore, and she was a extra large bully cross Sharp A. And when she bought it here as a puppy, we'd not long since had my Jack Russell cross Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And they wanted to play, but that thing were pinning mine down with neck and being too boisterous, because obviously, I don't know, some other relative of her boyfriends had got a similar type of dog. They used to play, and obviously that's how they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, I told her, I says, look, it's too much for her, I said, she's only small, mine, compared to the other thing.
Well, I mean, tiny. The bully at 12 weeks was quite big and just too much for my boy. Like, too much for him. He
was too much. You were a nightmare. She ended up going away.
But it doesn't go anywhere, does it?
Yeah.
They always seem to have energy, full on energy.
Oh, definitely. Well, I've got one of those leads that's really long, probably a bit like JJ. I bought it for dog because I didn't want to be layering her off. So I got this really long lead, and I said, yeah, I'll take yours on that. This is my daughter. Anyway, she took her upfield and she started running. And next minute, she just dragged her upfield. She's face down on the floor. It pulled her over. It's funny.
Yeah, that one of my daughters is that strong. It can. I'm not sure how old she is now. Probably 10 months, maybe 12. No, just over 12 months, and she can jump and climb a fence now. She's figured out how to jump and climb a 6-foot fence.
I can imagine they're certainly, yeah. I mean, my other daughter, she's got a staffy. And when he were younger, he were a bit, well, he's still nuts now, but not quite as bad. He's getting on a bit. And she were outside talking to a neighbour, and dog jumped through the second floor window. Anyway, but he were fine. He were running around garden, loving the life. He were fine. No injuries, no nothing. Seriously. He's off it, he is.
Oh, they're notorious for it. There's some good videos of English bull terriers jumping down whole flights of stairs. I think they're on YouTube, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because they just bounce at the bottom, get up and do it again.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit crazy, honestly. He's going on a bit now, though, bless him. And then my other daughter, she's got a... What is it? Oh, it's a Rottweiler. But he's huge. Still a puppy, but he's massive. Absolutely massive. He's so docile, it's unreal.
Yeah, I do like them. And Dobermans. We had Dobermans when I was a kid, so...
I like all dogs. Dogs are one of my favourite animals. Well, one of them. Domesticated, anyway. I don't like all them exotic animals. I couldn't cope with them. And other thing is birds. I like to see them, and I like to talk to parrots and all that. But I can't be dealing with them flapping around in the house. It just...
And fish,
you know, that sort of sets me off a bit. I like fish. They're quite, you know...
No, I couldn't have a house bird. I do like birds. I obviously kept poultry in the past, and I'm planning to in the future. So
yeah, but they're outside. You don't have them coming in, do you? You know?
No. My brother's chickens come in to see me when I sit here by the open patio doors. They'd come in, but they're gone now. But yeah, I couldn't have house birds. No way. I've had bad encounters with parrots as well, biting me. So, yeah, no, I couldn't have a fucking bird.
Oh, I'll have a tortoise. They're all right. My mate's got a... Is it a turtle?
Yeah.
No, it isn't, because it don't go in water. It's a tortoise.
Yeah, it is tortoise.
Yeah, but it's a little one. Or it was a little one. It's got it in this big pod thing
They can live
with lights and...
They can live for up to 150 years, can't they, them?
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really keen. I like cats, but I wouldn't have one. Can't be dealing with it all outside and all that. It's my audio clipping.
No, it's all right.
I've got my echo cancellation on. Sometimes you have to turn it on, sometimes off. It hibernates for 4 months. My mate doesn't let us hibernate, I don't think. So he's got a heat lamp, because it goes under that for so long. I think it's... I can't even remember what type of tortoise it is.
Yeah, my one brother likes his exotics. You know, frogs and fish of all sorts, but not for me.
Oh, I had one of them in garden once. Frog. Dog picked it up and it was running around with this big frog in its mouth, honestly. I had to prise the dog's mouth out to get this here bloody frog out.
Yeah, we have that many frogs and toads around here. The only thing we got to worry about is the dogs rolling in, and when they find a dead one, because they absolutely stink.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle's dad's got the tortoise from when I grew up. He brings it every year like a summer dress. Bless him.
I can remember as kids getting frog spawn and watching them.
Yeah, you can't do all that now.
Watching them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. And obviously we covered it over and put holes in it and we're looking at stuff and that. My mum says, make sure you put it on anyway the following day. These frogs hatch, then we'd happen around the kitchen. Did it on purpose, really, just to piss her off. Frog spawn on toast. How rude, Jason.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want cat burgers, would you?
No. Wang burgers, Jason. Wang chow mein.
Yeah.
Wang chow mein.
Just keep your cat away from local Chinese, mate.
Have you heard the frogs and toads scream? I ain't, to be fair.
We've heard hedgehogs, mate.
Mate, hedgehogs mating is a sound I never ever want to hear again.
We thought somebody were getting slaughtered.
Yeah, it was, my lord above, it was such a noise. I've never heard such a noise like that in my life. In fact, it scared kids, and I were looking to see what were there. And when I got big torch out at window, you could see these two hedgehogs were actually mating.
Yeah.
And they make their most horrific noise.
It sounds like a scene from Chainsaw Massacre, mate.
Honestly, you want to listen, try and Google it something and listen to it. It's, wow.
Yeah, I played Fox Screams the other day on the stream. Because they just, you know, if you're not used to it, they sound awful.
Have you seen rabbits, mate, where they pass out?
Well, they don't.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
just fall off.
Yeah, I need a fainting goat too. I just need a couple of them.
They're brilliant, they are. Fainting goats.
A couple of fainting goats in garden, they're ace. Just hear a noise and all of a sudden they just topple over.
Yeah. One of the American YouTubers I watch has bought a couple of fainting goats. He's got like a small farm, but he's got a camel and a load of goats and this and that. And he bought some fainting goats that don't faint. So they keep chasing them around with an air horn to try and get them to faint, and it ain't happening. Well,
he's been robbed then, hasn't he? He's been fucked over. Flavors, his name's Chris.
Yeah, they sold him a chicken with 3 legs, mate.
Chicken with 3 legs. Yeah, they don't stop shitting. We used to have goats. I used to have one, and every time I used to go near it, the bastards used to come running towards me and stab me in legs with its horns.
Yeah, I don't mind goats, to be honest, but I don't know if I'd want to keep one.
My mate's got a goat. Keep it with us. We've got loads of hedgehogs around at the moment. Never seen so many. We also have 2 deers in the field in front of our house last night. Only 20 yards from my doors. I hope you filmed it, Al. Oh yeah. He's certainly good at eating everything.
Yes, well, one thing we haven't got up here where I am is deer.
There is some around here.
Yeah, I only have to go, say, 10 or 15 miles. I know where to find them.
His phone were dead.
Yeah.
Typical.
They never seem to sort of venture this high up on the mountains for some reason. There's lots of habitat for them, apart from forest, which I suppose is why they're not up here.
Trust Tyrone, I've never tried venison, it's too dear. It's nice, actually. Venison is quite nice.
I've got to be honest, I'll eat roe deer as long as it hasn't been hung, and I'll eat fallow as long as it hasn't been hung. I don't like red deer meat at all.
But as long as go eating or Bambi.
You can't go eating Bambi. Listen, he helped my dad put the pig in the trailer to send. Well, he didn't know at the time to send it to the slaughterhouse. Right. Anyway, obviously he set the pig off in the trailer, and he said to me, "Where's that going?" I says, "Where do you think it's going?" Anyway, my mum rang me up later on and said, "We've got some pork steaks and a couple of joints here for you." He went, "I'm not eating that. I helped put that in the trailer."
I would have snapped it up.
No, I did. I brought it home. I ate it myself. Froze some at stuff. Job's a good one.
Yeah, I'd have no problem with raising pigs for slaughter. None at all.
Oh, me
Or,
neither.
or chickens come to that. Birds. No, I'd have no problem raising meat birds.
They're savage, though, chickens. You won't believe them, honestly. They're absolutely fainting arses. When one dies, they start eating it.
Oh yeah, they can be savage, but that's the dinosaur in them, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like when obviously we used to live in farm, our chickens were running free. So I used to move all hay bales, for like baby mice and stuff. Jeez, you want to see them in there, straight in there for them.
Yeah, I've been looking super sniper last week since my brother's gone and chickens are gone and that. A couple of rats have decided that they're gonna. Oh, they were obviously coming in for food from the graveyard at the back, and they've obviously decided that they were going to come in and look around during daylight, which is not a good idea considering I've got a 2.2 air rifle next to me. So I've been feeling quite accomplished the last week. I've had a couple of dead eye shots. I know a lot of people probably go, "Ooh," but no, not having them coming in my yard.
No, I don't blame you. We had one specifically trying to come around here, and that was because you could smell the food cooking. Do you know, like on a Sunday, it always used to seem to appear.
Yeah.
From next door. Anyway, so I says to Chris, we're going to have to load up the trap. Anyway, I loaded up the trap and we caught the bugger.
Yeah.
So anyway, I says to him, hey up, you're going to have to come and help me with this bag so I can put it in there. He went, I'm not touching it. I said, I'm not expecting you to touch the bloody thing. I'll deal with that. I said, you just open the bag. He went, oh, I can't. I went, oh, come on, man, get a grip.
I'm soft when it comes to any animal, really.
Oh yeah, he did. He did this and all once, right? There were a little mouse outside, so he put a camera on it so he could see it coming and going, right?
Yeah.
So under this camera, I put a trap.
I was butchered, mate, honestly. I was sat watching camera, and then next minute, it just flew up in air.
It did. It was so funny. Oh, peanut butter. They love that, Tyrone. Chocolate spread, peanut butter.
Yeah.
They love life. I don't put cheese on. Peanut butter, chocolate spread.
Yeah. I used to roll a bit of peanut butter up in some bread for my traps. They used to get wise pretty quick to the live traps in the garden in my allotment, which is it's probably half a mile away. But it wouldn't take them long. You'd catch a few in the live traps, and it wouldn't take them long to figure out that it wasn't a good thing to do. So you'd have to get the rifle out then and get rid of a few, and then a few would come back, and they wouldn't be wise to the traps, and the old cycle would start again. Traps first.
Yep. That's the one.
You were like a spider, mate. I had a spider in my shed and I had it for ages.
No, I didn't kill that spider. I promise you, I didn't kill the spider. The spider did not die because of me. All right, you trod on it and then blame me for standing on it. No, we had a spider in the shed, pet spider, and it was massive. And he blames me for killing it, and I didn't kill it. I just didn't go in the shed.
I got to say, I'm not a spider killer. I think they serve a great purpose. I do hoover webs and stuff most of the time.
Look, listen, if it's in my bedroom, it's gone. It's not happening. I remember my marriage confessions. I remember there was one in my room about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I could see it running around. He got his knife and fork out. It was massive. So I went and got Hoover, sucked it up, took it back downstairs, and went back to bed. So, yeah.
Yeah, some people really don't like them. I've got mate who I used to be in a band with, and even the mention of a spider, and he would
No,
start throwing things. If you pretended to have one in your hand at band practice, he'd throw a drumstick at you straight away.
I tell you what's done it though, Ministry. It's all these films that they brought out, like
arachnophobia.
arachnophobia and birds and all that lot.
Yeah.
It made people paranoid.
Listen, no, Michelle, I didn't kill it. Look, if I had, I'd have told him. This is what I did to Chris, right? Years and years ago. I used to have one of them little rat's tails when they were in fashion years ago, right? You know, on the air. And I told him he looked at CUNT with it. So, and I told him I was going to cut it off. So I waited until he was asleep, cut it off and left it aside at pillar. True story.
And then told me I got alopecia. What a bitch.
Yeah, I had one of them. I had just a single long dreadlock on the back of my neck.
Oh, it was growing right down his back.
Early 20s. When I started work, it had to go. It was ridiculous. It wasn't even straight or nothing. It was just a lump of fucking matted hair.
Ah, well, listen, you killed it, you murderer, exactly. The can't change. Look, I did warn him beforehand. You know, you can't do any more than that, can you? So it went, because he did look one of them. Just didn't go with the rest of it.
My hair's never been the same since, ain't got any.
He can't blame me for that. I see a man with long hair now. I just want a pair of scissors. No, Chris is bald now. He's got no hair left. He says it's because of me, but, you know.
Grass don't grow on a busy road, they say.
No. As soon as I started losing my early 20s, it came off, and it stayed off ever since.
Yeah, it came off and fucked off. Yeah, that's the one. A bit like our drone. You know, first drone that we ever had. Weren't an expensive thing. Chris says to me son, we'll go and fly this in park. So off we went to park, and I says to him, right, we're not going to be here more than 5 minutes. We'd had this rodeo before with someone else, but anyway.
Helicopter.
Yeah, we're an helicopter. So here we go. Off to park. He says, I'll have a go first, see how controls are, and then you can have a go after. Well, nobody else got a go because you press button to bring it back. It took off, fucked off, and it was going up, and away, and it went. All it got left with controller.
Oh, that's what's put me off. I've undenied 3 or 4 times about buying a drone, and that is what has put me off. It just disappearing.
No,
the DJIs are fine. You know, we've still got 2, like, you know, to say that they're here, because you've got the button return to home, so it logs where you are and it comes back. I mean, it'll land for you if you want to, or you can take over and land yourself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll never lose one of them, not unless you hit somewhere.
Oh yeah, and these new ones, you know, the new ones now you can track your scent and all sorts.
A mate of mine, he got the Mini 3 Pro, just bought it, took it out, and the battery come loose on the drone, and it fell out in mid-flight. Battery.
Oh.
Anyway, they managed to find it because they got the last GPS settings and just tracked where it were, and they found drone.
Yeah, luckily. That would wait till the following day because time were ticking on. And he says to me, if I can't find it, there'll be a controller here for sale.
Poor boss.
Good morning, everybody else in the chat. Need to sort the license and insurance. You don't have to have the insurance.
Yeah, mate of mine's got his pro license, but he is that's one of his lines of work is pro drone footage and photography and videography for people. So
Yeah, my son's done a bit of sort of that for people.
Yeah.
We did a wedding.
He did a wedding once in, yeah, somewhere else. Somebody wanted it for the university work as part of film and TV and that.
Yeah.
So we did a bit of work for them. Well, it was free gratis and all that, you know what I mean? It's not work. It helped them out and what have you.
But yeah, we've got insurance on ground, but we only took insurance out so that, you know, we're going around castles and things like that. If you hit out, you know, it's liability, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, you don't have to have it by law. It's just, you know, there if you want it. And most of these insurance policies don't cover you for damage to drone.
Oh, I need to other things.
Yeah.
And I think also, you know, those plans you can take out with DJI are really expensive. And then you have to pay like, get down, quite a bit towards, what do you call it? Access, that's the word. Sorry, I couldn't think. Get down. Fucking dog.
Oh, access to their cloud, is it, or something?
Yeah, something like that.
There were one insurance policy that you could take out on drone, and it actually cost more than my car insurance.
Yeah, it was pretty expensive. So we didn't bother.
That's crazy.
Madness.
How do you turn your name blue in chat? I can turn your name invisible, Chubby, if you want.
Oh, yeah.
We'd rather not have spanners. They cause too much trouble.
Yeah.
They can do. I sort of moderate my own more than the mods do. If blocking's needed, I'll do it. So the mods only do it at very rare occasion.
What we've done is we've got managing moderators, and then we've made everybody a mod, so that we can share the channel links and stuff like that. But if one of the mods, you know, decides to turn Roger out, there's managing mod in there to sort it out.
It's so good. Right, I think I'm going to disappear, Ministry. I need to go and get the machine sorted. The machine is finished before it rains. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be long around, and I'm going to be jumping off soon as well, and get a few things done before my missus gets home.
Okay, mate. Well, thanks for letting me on.
No worries.
Enjoy your day. Hope your missus is okay.
Yeah, regards to me.
Take care of the chat. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Take care.
Catch you
very soon. Bye.
Spider Wars. No, Chubby, you're all right in the chat, dude. You're all right in the chat. But I won't have no Predators Palace hosts on panel. I ain't having fuck all doing no palaces of Predators or anything else to do with fucking Predators. No, some Flavs. If you schedule it up, Flavs, I'm sure we can. Well, I can check your link in. I'm not staying on long this morning. Like I said, I'd get a couple of things done before Mrs. gets home from Cardiff. Got to follow up the insurance company as well, seeing as they took my van yesterday. They got to pay me the rest of my insurance, the cheeky bastards. Yeah, we are agents, put Flav's link in. If Flav wants to go off and either burn up alive or schedule one. I'm going to be about, I'll probably start in 5-10 minutes. I'll have another quick ciggy and get on then. Even though I did most of my chores yesterday, I told you I'd get itching for the fucking polish and Uva, so I got a fucking big massive basket of clothes to put away. You know, a woman's work is never done. I've got other things I could do. Put some boxes together. Not that I've got much to pack up. Yeah, parts of the house I've got to get fucking half squared away, so little fucking laser pointy fucking things and measure up and that, you know. Go on, Flash. I shot 2 agent, 2 gone. Haven't seen another one, so in the last few days. But no doubt one will make an appearance and I shall shoot it with my air rifle. Morning, Mark. Nice, Kipper. I've just got brake barrels, Kipper. My brother's got a PCP gun, nice one. I think he's got 10 round on that one, 10 round mag little thing, circular mag. I've got I bought my brother's Benjamin. It's a nitro piston. There's the one next to me actually. Benjamin nitro piston, which is a springless brake barrel. It's got a compression chamber in it rather than a spring. 2.2, even though I like 177s. This one's a 2.2, and it's the one I've blacked the rats with. Nice little scope on it, all black, apart from the barrel, which is camo. And I've got how many 3 1.7 or 3 1.77s. Oh, I've got proper pea shooters, Flavs. Yeah, 2 1.77s. One's a 70s one, which doesn't come out the case, even though it is fucked. And the other one's a cheap Gamo zombie killer, but that's a black plastic one as well. Fucking deadly it is. And powerful. Deadly and powerful. Deadly accurate at about 30 foot, but all tuned into about that, obviously, because I had an allotment and now I'm in my backyard, so. Morning, Grips. I don't know if you've just got up, Grips, or just come in, but check your block list. I blocked Mikey Hunt last night, which is one of Quinkle's aliases. And last time he was in my chat about 3-4 days ago, I banned him because he dropped about 3 doxes of people's real names in the chat before I could block him. So I blocked him on yours, whether you want to unblock him or not, Grips. I always unblock people after stream. So, but Mikey Hunt, it was. I think he might still be one of the ones that's blocked in mine. But yeah, it's the same Mikey Hunt I've had backstage trying to pawn bomb and whatever. Oh, nice. And I'm on a bit of a fresh pitch as well. As long as you're not like ting ting spitting out little lead shots. I'm not a fan of that. Fresh pheasant I like too. Does like a tasty chicken. Not hung, you horrible, nasty. Yeah, look, I've been on like a few days and then I stayed up a little bit late last night. Just enjoying commenting and watching grips and moderating. I didn't have to do much moderating, like I said. I did get rid of Mikey Hunt as soon as he came in the chat because I know who it is. And I didn't block anybody else. I think a couple of timeouts were dished out for very derogatory comments, and I removed a few comments as well. But just the same as I'd moderate my own, so nothing harsh. I think I'm going to get off 10 to 11, get some shit done. Ciao for now.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.
Oh, nearly. Morning, Grips.
Good morning, Ministry. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Go on, mate. I've not been up like I'm just typing in chat. You know what just happened in chat? You know how chat keeps going funny. I kept typing back when you just replied to me then, and it kept going error in chat. What?
I've had that last week.
What does that mean?
God knows. I've had it the last couple of weeks, occasionally.
Right.
And I've had my analytics open.
Right.
And the fucking chat is just not corresponding at all.
The guys at ER, people are just putting Michelle, Argument, and Cheeky Chops in Asian Texas saying that it's happening to them as well. So I'm not the only one.
Shouldn't be being blocked, the argument.
Well, that's a strange one. Morning to everybody who said morning, by the way. Flabs, Michelle. It was
it's just comments are being
Flabs, Michelle, Mark.
Weird. But yeah, I was just saying, I blocked.
Yeah, anyway, you said you blocked it. So I've not checked my block list last night. I finished about 4, just gone 4, and it was a what's name live. I went from different topics last night and became the cesspit boxing live last night for a few hours.
I know. I was watching for ages. It was good. It was good.
It made a different live type last night. You know what I mean? So who you blocked again, Minister? I didn't quite hear you said before I popped up, mate. Go
on. Mikey Hunt.
Is that a crinkle one?
That's one of Crinkle's.
Well, that can stay blocked. That can stay blocked then. That can stay blocked. Morning, Jason. Yeah, and what's the other one?
It's been backstage trying to porn bomb.
And I've had that.
It comes in and drops links in the private chat and then fucks off before you can block them.
Yeah.
But he was in mine about 3 or 4 days ago, just dropping people's real names in. He dropped about 3 in, including mine, which I don't care. People know my name.
Wow.
He dropped another couple of people's names in before in the main chat, and then it was about 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, because the chats weren't corresponding.
Right.
You know, it took me like 10 or 15 seconds to get rid of him. So
yeah.
Last night he came in and made a derogatory comment from the off. So I just thought, piss off and go and dock somewhere else.
Yeah. Who's the other one then? Who's another one? As he said.
No, I didn't block anyone else. I was just...
right, just that one. Well, it stays blocked. Anything attached to him or anything, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. Yeah, you know how I feel about it, Minister. You know,
I removed a few comments last night.
You know what I mean?
A few that were particularly harsh or whatever.
Yeah. And like yourself, I mean, we all know we all both have our history with Crinkle. You know what I mean? You know what it's like, and I just there's no tolerance with me no more with him. You know what I mean? It's come back on. But the strange thing last night, Ministry, about for about 2 hours, about between say 12 and 2 o'clock. Sorry, the stream. I got loads of porn bombers trying to get on last night. I mean, it was one after another and after. In the end, it came and flashed up underneath, blocked, flashed up underneath, blocked. It was countless last night. I didn't even mention it actually last night because the boxing chat were going off and all that. But it just kept going on. I must have had probably 20, at least 20, I would say. I'm not sure if the poor mamas, whatever thing do, but they were relentless last night.
Wow, you know? That's crazy.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. So then again, there wasn't. I think there was only me and a few. There weren't many lives banging about last night. So the named person probably had nowhere to go. I don't know. It's just. I'll never understand it. But there you go, Ministry. You know what it's like, mate.
Morning, Budge.
Yeah. And I found out a bit more about the Council of the Elders meeting last night. Because people think I know everything. You know what I mean, Ministry? People think I know everything on here. And honestly, I do actually don't. I just literally do go off at the weekend and don't look at anything. Just not, not because I like coming off and having a break. There's that, of course. But it's sometimes it's good to have a switch off and then come back. You know what I mean? It's just the way I do it. It's just the way I do it. But it's how you get to do things. But it was a bit of a laugh. But I'm coming back with a quiz today, Ministry.
Nice.
Yeah,
afternoon or evening?
Yeah, afternoon. About 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm back to the old-fashioned. Bang that quiz out. Top 3 answers, point for each. I've got a music round. I've got a picture round. It's the old-fashioned quiz. Just go. If I get 20, 15 viewers, chat, whatever, I'm not bothered because I like the old quiz. You know what I mean? It was my groundwork in the beginning before I started going live myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm good. In fact, the old quiz, I'll probably do it once a week. I've older. I've got AMG on my back. He wants to carry with his mastermind. I've got that as well on me, I tell you what, I tell you what I was thinking of doing as well, because guys talking, after our chat last week, me, you, and AMG, I might be. I don't know if if you want to join in and all that, go with us or whether I might. I think I'm going to do just like an alien live. What do you reckon? Like an alien. Just for an hour or so, just keep bang on topic, alien, just that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll definitely jump on for that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get a bit of groundwork on that one as well, a bit. Yeah. You have to. Ajax don't know how to juggle it. Yeah, but I definitely. I'm gonna mate. I fancy doing that because. It's subject every time I get talking about it, I love it. I do. You know what I mean? I love it. So it'd be something different. But got to get AMG on. I want to get AMG on and Arcash on at least. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to come back to the groundwork quiz and see how it goes. You done a few lives over the weekend, didn't you? All right. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, I did a few.
Quite calm. Yeah, not too bad.
No, the last couple were calm. The couple before were a bit bonkers, but the last couple were calm, and I've had a few days off and just floating around in chats and not done many panels or anything. I was just floating around a little bit and
Yes, people going alien invasion. I know. I'm going to try and feed out a bit more, see if we can get a few more to get this on because it's I think it's an interesting subject. It's a subject. I mean, I know it's a bit of a rabbit hole, the alien situation, and it is, but I think it's really a good subject, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
I find it interesting.
Yeah,
to other people's points of view and
And all thanks to you, Ministry. I had to bring out my yellow and red card last night. I don't know if you seen it.
No, I didn't. I was watching till about midnight, and then I drifted off. And...
A point, Ministry. Do you think ended up getting me red card?
Gamer.
Yes.
I saw him get put at the back a couple of times because he'd randomly shout as loud and as fast as he could.
Yeah. He got a yellow and he ended up getting a red one. But there you go. It's gamer in it, man. Well, what you got planned today, Ministry? You going out with dogs or?
I will be in a bit.
Nice day today. The sun's shining. Don't know about where you are, but the sun is actually shining.
Yeah, it was trying to burn the cloud off earlier, but it's clouded back over a bit. But I've got a few things to do.
How's Mrs. Ministry? Is she okay? Yeah.
She's so. She's still recovering from her operation. So she's gone down the treatment centre today, and then they're taking her straight from there, straight to the Heath to see a doctor.
Okay.
And she might see the surgeon or the doctor that did her operation as well. She's going to see a renal doctor. She might see the surgeon about her neck. Don't know yet.
How is she finding? Well, both of you. How are you finding the NHS after we all know what went on a few years ago? But how's she finding it? They're good. No problems, or do you see any different?
Not really any problems for her. Not really.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I've got a couple of operations put back a little.
Right.
But nothing. Too long or anything.
Yeah. Because I was reading the news yesterday that it's only going to because why I say that because I was reading an article yesterday about for start mental health, which is always an important thing I think for all of us. They reckon it's going to go up to 37% over the next 5 to 10 years of people that are affected by not just what happened 3 years ago, but just the natural world that we live in as well. You know what I mean? How we go because we have got a bigger population now. We have got what I call a different kind of population. I think as years ago, you'll know yourself, Ministry, people didn't get help, did they? People were just like shoved aside, forgotten about. It's more things. Certain things are more out there, and if you notice, a lot more things come out as well because there's people out there that do need that hand and do need that help into. You know what I mean? It's something that personally myself is close to heart as well.
I know. My missus has to, if she's ever ill or anything, she has to go straight to Cardiff to the Heath. Because that's where the specialist wards are and doctors. So a pain in the arse, but if she needs treatment, she gets it pretty quickly. To be honest,
pretty good. That's good to hear, though, man. Because you hear these stories, but it's good to hear that because they are good people. Whatever they say, the NHS is. We all know it's unfunded. We all know there's not enough staff, but it's good to hear that what the situation's like. It was about that. Because I can't. Well, I've got a friend who's in a situation. I've been for years. And he says that he can't fault them what he's done for him. You know what I mean over the years. And so it's good. It's good to hear. But
same with my missus, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good to hear. But the mental health situation. That see how people get there. They always don't. I even say to me when people come on here, whatever, just talk to me, God.
We'll say that's pretty dire down this way.
Yeah.
I had to sort of force the doctor's hand. I was having issues I've spoken about.
I've heard you mention a few things.
I went through Mind because the local mental health team, the NHS mental health team, were just that backlogged.
Yeah,
it would have taken them fucking months and months and months to get round to me. So I went a different route.
Yeah. I've dealt with Mind and the people, some people behind it. They're very good. They're very good.
They are very good.
Yeah, they are. They're some good,
one-on-one,
some good people.
Yeah, phone therapy.
Yeah.
Recommend it.
Yeah. There's some good people behind that, and I do know that personal experience. Definitely. It's good to hear though. It's good to hear, man. So anyway, I'm going to shoot off, Ministry, because I haven't been up that long because I didn't finish till 4, but I was going to finish earlier. But how it goes on here. I was it was interesting having the boxing boys in last night. You know what I mean? Some people were like in chat say, "Oh, it's, a bit boxing," but it was interesting. It doesn't always happen, and we had Alter was coming in and out last night, and a few other the boxing boys. It made it a bit different. Some people I've never even spoken to before came in last night, so that made a difference. But go on, Ministry. Sorry, mate.
I was just going to say it was good. I obviously know the guys and know they are, but a lot of people won't. So.
Well, you used to be across there yourself, and you know what it's like, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? So it's interesting. But I like different topics, and you yourself, your channel's the same. You want you can go, different topics you have on here. It's always good, isn't it? Like, one thing to another. It's nice to be adaptable and stretch around, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah, it's good. It's good like that, isn't it? Anyway, Misha, I bid you good day. Won't keep any more of your time up. You enjoy your day. Respect to everybody. Respect to everybody in chat. I'll see you later. Thanks for having us up, mate. Yeah. I'm going to get ready for my quiz. Now I'm going to do a quiz about 3:00. About 3:00 if anyone wants to join. But that's how it goes, man. Be a laugh. See you later, Ministry. See you later. Take care, buddy. See you, man.
Morning, Master Maria. Right. Let's try that again, is it? Ciao for now.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for watching Ministry of Madness. Please fucking remember that people's views have been their own. Now go and fucking find a less boring stream to watch and get some mental relief from the monotony of the ministry. Lovely wankers.